Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I welcome all of you on this Zoom call today. Today's Zoom call is really, really important, yet very informative. So I request all of you to please pay very close attention because without further delay, we straight away going into the Zoom call and explain you this amazing opportunity which has changed thousand and thousand of people's life around the world. So I really want you to put everything aside for next 30 odd minutes. And today we have some special guest available on this Zoom call. Our very proud CEO, Mr. Dennis, is also available with us on this Zoom call. Alongside him, we have our head of education, Mr. Cliff Chicona. He's also on the call with us today. So this call is going to be really, really amazing. Now, the opportunity we are here to discuss called Probot X, start away, your gateway to financial freedom. Are you someone who's looking to be financially free and not the social media hoo-ha? And if you're someone who really wants to change things around you and take the things to a different level, this opportunity for you. Now, this call is live on YouTube and various other platforms. So if you don't get access on this Zoom call, the YouTube link has already been shared with you. Do forward the YouTube link to your people so they can also participate on the Zoom call. Now, let's crack on. First thing first, a quick disclaimer. It's really important to understand that whatever will be said today is not a financial advice, nor we are a financial advisor. Everything what we discussed today is truly based on personal experience. So before going ahead, do go through our terms and condition to get a really deep intent knowledge how to do this business and how you can take this opportunity to the next level. No income is guaranteed at Probot X. Of course, if you put your efforts and follow company code of conduct, you will be successful, you will make a lot of money, but you have to do what the company terms and condition says. Now, first thing first, what is Probot X and who are we? First thing first, our CEO, Mr. Dennis, who is a very young entrepreneur coming from Austria, a very small country next to Germany, Austria. And I still clearly remember when I first time met him around 5 years ago, and a very, very young, enthusiastic guy. And we always have some great conversations. I would say a visionary behind this project. So a lot of respect he gained in the industry in such a short time. And he is really the reason why we stayed in the game for past 5 years. And the reason is truly Mr. Dennis and his vision grows. Now, first thing first, we have seen the world is changing in last 30 odd years. And the world had really gone from Web 1 to Web 3. I quickly would like to explain you what is Web 1. Now we have witnesses, all of us have witnessed a computing system with World Wide Web, www.com or World Wide Web. And we have seen this right in front of our eyes. And that era used to call read-only era, where we could go online and read the interaction of this called Web 2.0. Or web browsing, with some changes happening in Instagram. And I would like to mention WhatsApp, because do you remember before WhatsApp, calling someone in another town, in another country was really difficult. As to remember, we used to buy the calling card, scratch those calling card and make a phone call. Even making a phone call was event. just around 15, 20 years ago. But since WhatsApp came, the communication system became super easy. We can call our loved ones just using WhatsApp and various other applications. Now, that also brought a lot of opportunity, earning opportunity, in lights of Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and various other applications. Now, we've saw in the last few years, people have made the YouTube accounts, Facebook accounts, TikTok accounts, and earning millions of dollars. There's so many examples where people have made so much money in such a short time. Now, remember, if we would be one of those people today, we would be so successful because we would have earned a lot of money. And the reason why all of you on the call today, or maybe you were listening to this video on YouTube, the reason why you logged on to this video, because we have together missed these two opportunities. That is why we are here. Now, really important to understand, we shift of wealth. Now, when I say shift of wealth, what do I mean? We are witnessing Web 3.0 right in front of our eyes. Now, where we are seeing physical paper money getting disappeared with the internet online money, or in other words, you call Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. Now, we are the last generation who's going to witness the banking system getting vanished and we all going online system, because all the applications are online. So to run those applications, we got to have something online, and that is online money. Having said that, what is Web 3.0? Very briefly, Web 3.0 based on blockchain technology, decentralization, of course, and also AI, artificial intelligence. And we've watched recently, there's a big movement in AI industry when we saw ChatGPT and various other applications where you can actually make people do things, and you can just give a command to the computer in a certain way to make a lifetime video, lifetime streaming. And there's so much more robotic technology which is getting introduced in this Web 3.0 industry. And of course, we have saw a metaverse industry, which is really going big, and we are very strong in that as a company. I mean, these are the certain things which has been happening in the history, and some of the things is about to happen. So it's really interesting that we, as a project, we are in the game for something for a very long time. Now, who we are, what we do, what we offer. First thing first, for those of you who are watching this video for a very first time, we are the only company in the history of network marketing who has gone out of 5 years in crypto and blockchain industry. There are no other company just like us, and we are so proud of that. We are in the business for last 5 years. I still remember like it was yesterday when we started this project back in November 2020. And fast forward, we're almost touching 5 years. November this year, we will be celebrating our 5th year anniversary. And what a journey it has been. Came across with 6.5 million users around the world. And that shows the longevity and the credibility of the project, that we are in the game for last 5 years and growing our ecosystem. Now, what do we offer in our ecosystem? We offer, when we've launched this project, first thing we've launched was blockchain with the name of M20 chain, as you can see on your screen. Now, using the same blockchain, we've launched our native coin with the name of M coin. Now, for those of you who have heard about M coin, amazing. A lot of you already hold M coin, and it was really a treat to have when we've launched this project. Moving forward, we've got this blockchain verified and audited by a world #1 audited company, crypto blockchain audit company called Certic. We've used Certic to audit our blockchain because we wanted to make sure if we're launching something, it's legitimate, is safe, and is long lasting. So we've got ourselves audited by world-renowned company called Certic. Now, after we've done that successfully, we went on to develop our metaverse. Now, for those of you who already know what metaverse is, great. And for those of you who don't know, metaverse is a virtual reality world where our virtual life matters more than the real life. I give you a live example. How many of you or your kids play video games? Now, today, the data shows over 2 billion people use video games or play video games. That is a huge number. I mean, if overall we are over 7 billion people on this planet Earth, and out of 7 billion people, 2 billion people use video games. Now, for those of you who play video games, or if you have a kids, you know the problem. Kids always on the video game, they glue onto the TV, they never want to stop video games. And why is that? Because it feels so real to those kids. Or if you play the video games, it feels so real. Imagine living in that world. That is called metaverse in a nutshell. Of course, there's more training sessions available to make you understand far better what is metaverse. And our company has already grasped the opportunity of metaverse, and we are very strong in that with the name of M20verse. There's already a lot of information available around our metaverse. Now, moving forward, our game-changing project was our crypto card. Now, a lot of company promises that in next 6 months, in next 1 year, they are going to launch their crypto card, etc. But fortunately, we are the project who have went out of our way and launched our crypto card. And ladies and gentlemen, let me show you that M card right in front of me. This is our M card, which is baked by the crypto. It works with MasterCard. As you can see, the logo of MasterCard in the bottom. So you can use this card anywhere in the world. And that's amazing because you can simply load your cryptos onto this card and you can use this card around the world. This is a really, really hot product that we have designed. Now you can imagine a company like us in the business for past 5 years working with MasterCard. Amazing achievement. Not only that, we went on to work with Frank Muller. Now, I'm not sure if you know what Frank Muller is, but if you do know, congratulations that your project, your company has worked with a company called Frank Muller, which is ranked as top luxury watch brand in the world. And we are so fortunate that we have designed our watch with Frank Muller. I'm wearing the watch right now on my wrist. As you can see, this watch has a QR code intrigued inside it. So it has a QR code inside the watch. And when you scan this QR code, it simply opens our M20 blockchain. It will show you how the watch was made. It will show you what components was used to make this watch and how long it took for the company to design the watch. Now that is called supply chain and governance. That is something really, really big. In blockchain industry, this is really remarkable because imagine what we can do with this technology. We can use this technology in medicines. Pharmaceutical companies can also use our blockchain and make their medicine verified on the blockchain. Just like diamond industry, just like clothing industry, because don't forget, a few years to come, every company, every industry needs to get on blockchain. And guess what? We have already worked with Frank Muller, a luxury watch brand, to show the world what we can do and what we offer to our users. That is remarkable success that we have achieved in such a short time being in the industry. Also, we have launched our token lab. Now, is Token Lab exciting for those who wants to develop their own token using M20 blockchain? Now, you don't have a time to go hire some developers to help you to develop a project. So what we have done, we've done the work for you. You simply go on, answer some questions, and that is it. You will have your token, basic token ready, and it depends which technology you want to work on. You can also work on that based on which technology do you work. Now, moving forward, M20 DEX, which is again a decentralized wallet that we have, M20. We've also worked in that. And the reason why you guys are on the call today and why you are witnessing, now we are really taking the whole game into a whole different level. We are working now on Cleos Academy. This is our most recent launch. This is our most recent product that we have introduced in the market, and it is going viral. It is really going viral that we have launched Cleos Academy empowered with Probot X, and I will explain you what is it. Now, before I go ahead, I would just like to mention one thing, that this is the company that has a track record of 5 years in the past and still growing the ecosystem. Maybe if you watch this video 1 year down the line, there will be many more products added onto this ecosystem. That shows our consistency in growth, our consistency building the business, and that is why we are successfully completing 5 years in the industry. Now, before I go ahead, I would like to introduce you to the gentleman called Cliff Chicona. Now, someone I have highly respect and I look up to, because I met this gentleman just about 5 years ago, and the experience and the knowledge he has on crypto industry, forex, commodities, and indices, it really blew my mind away, because the knowledge he has and the grip he has in the industry is truly remarkable. And he is our leading mentor when it comes to Cleos and education and mentorship. He is he's the go-to man, and he's the one who come up with the idea of Cleos Academy. He is the one who is developing this project for last 2 years to make things really happen for us. So we have various options available where we focus on crypto, trading, and education. Croesus focus on forex education, and Gems focus on commodities. Morpheus focus on indices. Our goal was to cover all the sectors of finances, because we believe there is so much so to learn from the industry. There's so much needs to be learned. There's so much needs to grow. So we've got a right man on our side, Mr. Cliff Chicona, who is leading this project. Now, what is Probot X? Basically, Probot X simplifies trading like never before. You might have heard this from many companies, but we have something different. We don't have something really similar than those companies. We really designed this project with a different intention, with a different skill set. Now, you and I, we agree, this is the only project who's been behind the scene going on for the last 2 years. We've been working, developing our strategies, improving our strategies back and forth, and now we are so sure that we are good enough to offer our services to the masses. That's when we've launched this. Now, just a quick overview. Probot X work with bot trading as well as human trading. So we combine that technology together, bot and human together trade for us. Now, how can one get started with us in Probot X? Very simply to understand, we offer 3 types of different invitations for the users. There is 3 different ways you can take part in this opportunity. First thing first, you can become a student of our opportunity. You can really come on board with the intention of learning and growing your skill set in financial industry. And how do you do that? You participate in this by purchasing a small subscription. Now, subscription costs $99 for 1 whole year. It offers you managed trading with Probot X, access to Probot X affiliate program, and 2 level of residual bonus. Don't be confused. I will explain you in further details in next slides. Or you can go for the premium option for $118 for, again, 12 months, which is 1 year, managed trading with Probot X, Cleos Academy. You get access to the Cleos Academy, access to Probot X affiliate system if you want to build a network. It also allows you to do, and now 4 levels of residual bonus. So there is now you probably understand there's levels to residual, which opens with a subscription. Now that brings me to really important thing, and that is advanced. If you are someone who's serious about learning and growing, you know, there's 2 types of people in the world. One who wants to do it but find for the right moment. One who just want to jump and make things happen. And if you're the second one, advanced is for you, and that is a hot cake right now. This is selling fast. Now, for those of you who really want to get things done quicker, we invite you to come on advanced platform, which is $399. What allows you to get managed trading with Probot X. Number one, you get a full access to the Clears Academy. So full access with this. Also Clears Academy trading signals. Now, we also have some groups where we offer all these signal services. If you get with this option, we give you the access to those signals as well as affiliate program. But the most and the far most important thing is you get this card, which I hold right in front of your eyes. You get this card with this subscription. Now, most of you would love to purchase this because it has a limit of $10,000 daily. Amazing product to have. If you want to hold this product in your hands and use on a daily basis, you can get advanced subscription and you can have this card comes with it. If you just want to purchase the card, it costs you around $120 roughly. But with this subscription, you get the card as well. Now, also 7 level of residual income. So if you're serious and if you want to take things to next level, do go for the advanced option. That was the option number 1. You got enrolled, you start earning, you start learning. You're getting all the education with us. However, if all of you or some of you want to access to our Probot trading, you can do with second option, that is called funding slot. What is funding slot? Now, funding slot is designed for those who are still developing trust in the company, for those who have funds but don't have funds for a very long time. For example, we have someone called Steve in the opportunity. Now, Steve comes on board with us. He has $5,000 available, which he doesn't need for next 3 to 6 months. Now, I would go and tell Steve, hey, Steve, why don't you deposit that fund in our funding slot? And he will ask me, what do I get? Now, you get 3 to 5% every single month. But the great news, Steve, is you can withdraw the funds whenever you like. And that is amazing because no company offers you this, where they offer you access to withdraw your funds whenever you like. But in this opportunity, you hold the power. You have the power to control your own destiny, where you control the funds. You can withdraw whenever you like. You don't have to call someone, oh, can I withdraw the funds? No, you decide if you want to keep it, how long you want to keep it for, and withdraw whenever you like. Now, there is no hidden charges attached to it. I know the question you're probably thinking, oh, is there any hidden charges? Company's going to charge me? Secretly, none. Whatever the network fee is, we will charge you that, and you will get the returns to you. Amazing option for you if you want to get involved for a short time. Now, Wealth 25. Wealth 25 is for those who are serious individuals who really want to build wealth. That's why the name comes from Wealth 25. Now, Wealth 25, and 25 is because this launched in 25. So that is why it's called Wealth 25. Wealth 25 for those individuals who are working with us for the last 5 years. Now, we have, like I said, 6.5 million users around the world. They trust us from bottom of their heart. They came up to us and said, you know what, let's go to the next stage. Bring us something which can last for a long time and we get a set percentage. I know so many individuals personally who wants to get a set percentage every single month without stressing, oh, how much is going to be this month, how much is going to be next month, how much is going to be month after. So what we have done is we have set 8% trading reward. We have capped that to 8% every single month for 25 months. Now, again, we take example of Steve. Now, we have Steve on board with us. We took Steve on us, and Mr. Steve invested, for instance, $10,800 with us. And what I would say to Mr. Steve, hey, Mr. Steve, you came with us. Congratulations. You will get 8%, which is roughly 864, not actually roughly, exact $864 every single month for next 25 months. At the end of 25 months, Mr. Steve have received $21,600. He only deposited $10,800. That's double the fund. And that's amazing for Mr. Steve because he know we at the company, 5 years track record in the business and many, many more years to come. So that is a win-win for Mr. Steve as well. Now, moving forward, now before I go ahead, just to wrap up, what I said was 3 options. Option number 1, you just join and become a student and join our live webinars and learn how to trade, and you trade yourself. You must buy the subscription with that. Option number 2, you use our funding slot and participate in a funding slot. You control the funds, withdraw the funds whenever you like. There is no hidden charges. That was option number 2. And for funding slot, you still need to purchase the subscription. Remember that. Now, option number 3, which is Wealth 25, at the moment, as we speak, you don't need a subscription to get involved in Wealth 25. However, in the near future, you must have, when you go and deposit $1,200, you must have a subscription of $399. Only then you have to jump on this. Otherwise, you can go for the smaller packages. And this is just an offer for those who want to get involved today. You have to jump in straight away before company introduce a subscription on that as well. For the smaller packages like 900, 450, 270, there is no subscription needed now. So again, a great opportunity for you who wants to get involved. 3 options explain you. Now let's go to the next option. Look, if we are in the business for the last 5 years, there must be no coincidence. There must be something we are doing, something really, really good, really remarkable, really calculative. And that is the reason why we're still in the game after 5 years. And there is something really, really good we are doing. And what is that? That is called our compensation plan. That is called the plan that we have designed. That is the reason why people stick to us for the last 5 years. And we have a various incomes attached. As a matter of fact, this is the most lucrative plan you have ever find on this planet Earth. And why I say that? Because majority of the people, when they look at the project, they're blown away because of the incomes attached to it. First bonus called direct bonus, advisory bonus, Wealth 25 intro bonus, residual bonus, leadership, team building bonus, team matching, and ranks and reward bonus. So these are the 8 bonuses we have introduced. Now, referral bonus comes from subscription. Any subscription you sell directly, you went out, spoke to friend, family, relative, loved ones, enemies, I don't know, 10% direct you will get from the subscription. Now, what happens if your team sell the subscription? What happens if you introduce someone and then they introduce someone? You still get some percentage from that as well. What's the percentage? Level 2, 5%, level 3, 3%, level 4, 3%, level 5, 2%, level 6, 2%, level 7, 1, level 8, 1, and level 9, 1%. Now that is amazing because even your team is working, selling subscription, you will be still getting the benefit. Wealth 25 intro bonus. What is that bonus? Now that bonus is basically based on Wealth 25. Whoever comes on board, whoever invests the fund or whoever pay in Wealth 25. For example, Mr. Alex came with us and you introduced him in the business. They came and they buy the package of $10,000. You get 4% of the 10,000, and that is amazing because you're getting around a 4% of $10,000. Now level 2 give you 1%, level 3 give you 0.4, level 4 0.4, level 5 0.2. Now that is entirely based on the money people deposit in Wealth 25. This is not from subscription. This is from the fund they deposit on Wealth 25. Again, a lot of income attached with it. Now that brings me to the next bonus, residual bonus. Most of you have heard this word over and over again, residual bonus, but not many really do understand what is residual. Today, let me break it down for you. What is residual income? Now, residual income, I'll give you an example. It's a true story I want to share with you. You know, Michael Jackson, he passed away many, many years ago. But do you know he had made more money since he passed away than he was ever alive? He have made more income since he died. Now, the question is how? So whatever song he sang while he was alive, he sell all those records to the musical companies. Every time the song is getting listened, the song is playing on Spotify, on YouTube, and various other platforms, he is getting a small dividend from the song. Can you imagine how many times you listen to the music, you watch the movie, and guess who's getting paid? Now, bring that thought back to your business. Imagine when you build your business systematically correct, everyone is getting trading benefit every single month. Imagine if the company share a small percent with you from all the people, from level 1 to level 45. Every single individual join your team and company share a small percentage with you. Can you imagine how much money that is going to be in next 6 months to 1 year? It's going to be uncountless money for you guys because you have done the great, tremendous job. Now, this is only possible with a company who will stay in the business for next 10 years. Otherwise, this is useless. Companies come and show this business, but they have a track record of 3 months. They have a track record of 1 month. We are the only company in the history of crypto MLM who have stayed in the game for the last 5 years. And I'm so proud of that. And that is why we've designed this for you and your fellow colleagues to make money from this. Build your business properly, stay in the game long enough, and you will be getting benefited from this. And level 1 is 10%. Imagine I introduced Mr. Alex. Let's say this month he get $1,000 from his trading fund. I get $100. That's 10%. Can you imagine how much income I'm going to make? Because he's going to make every single month. Every single month he's going to make a return on his trading. And can you imagine how much money I am going to make as a person who built the network? I want you to do the calculation later on. However, this income will take time to grow. It's not going to happen overnight. And we are well aware of that. We are here on a realistic discussion. This income is going to take time for you to grow. But amazing thing is, while you're working on this, you can go to the leadership bonus. You can really work hard and smart to make huge income from leadership bonus while you are building your residual income. It's a win-win situation for you. How does this paid? Residual bonus. Now imagine you worked super hard this month and you always have one line or one organization stronger than the remaining. So for example, we take organization number 1. I signed Mr. Alex on my organization number 1, and he was so good, built the biggest business for me, and I have signed various other people in different organizations. In this example, I would use 5 teams. I have developed 5 people, sign up 5 people, but Mr. Alex has done the majority of the business. For example, this month he did a business of $90,000, but all my other organization did not perform as good as Mr. Alex. What we will do, we will combine all the business from all the remaining organizations. If it matches $90,000, we will pay you $2,700 one-off bonus. And that's truly, truly amazing. For those of you who are pro in binary style MLM, great news for you. You can take the maximum benefit of leadership bonus because it works like binary. However, there's slots here, so this is slightly different than binary, but in a nutshell, it works like a binary. So you have a strong line and a weak line, and that's how you get paid the matching. So this is again amazing, amazing option for those who are really into this. Now, team building bonus. This is, and I would say we have some great gentlemen available on the call who have achieved all these positions. We have individuals on this call today currently who are holding a position of Crown Ambassadors. We have on the call today. Right now, they are listening to me and they know who they are. Some amazing individual with us who have hit these positions in the last 5 years, and today they are hitting 25% every single month. Now, The higher you go, the more money you make in team building bonus. Very simply to understand, first position is called executive position. How do you become? One thing to really understand, this position is based on the subscription. So if you want to qualify for these levels, it's really important to focus also on subscriptions as well, because these positions will come through the subscription. Number one is executive. How do you become? The moment you do $1,500 volume from subscription, you get a position of executive. Any subscription getting sold in your team after that, you get 5% on top. Guess what? If you become a senior executive, how do you become? You just help your two good people. Help them to achieve what you have achieved. Executive, executive. And the accumulated volume is $5,000. Congratulations, you become senior executive. At this position, you will get 7% of any subscription getting sold in your team. Same way, manager get 9%, senior manager 11%, diamond 13%, blue diamond 15%, and director 18%. That's how you grow to all the way to universal crown diamond, which is 30% of any subscription getting sold in his team. Truly, truly remarkable. Now, you're probably thinking it's not as easy as it said. I agree with you. But my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, are you going to be part of the opportunity who's going to be stay in the business for next 10 years? Or are you going to be part of the easy opportunity which closes down after 3 to 6 months? You make a decision. We have designed this plan for last 5 years. This plan is a proven system. We're not trying something new. Oh, let's see how it works. Or if it works, how does this is going to work? No. This is something already been proven over and over again for many, many years. And that's when we've launched. Now, team matching bonus. Not many company offers these. Normally what happens is, if I am a diamond, I work super hard to build my organization, and Mr. Alex become diamond in my team. In normal companies, you don't get paid any income from Mr. Alex's organization. But we have changed that because it's very, very unfair. I work day and night with this gentleman. Today, he become diamond and the company stop my income. How on earth this is fair? So we have changed it to a matching bonus. For example, if I am diamond and Mr. Alex also become diamond, I will get 5% from all income that Mr. Alex will be earning. And he goes to blue diamond rank 3%, director 3%, president rank 2%, and it goes to all the way to universal ambassador rank 1%. Now, ranks and reward, very, very carefully designed. And again, we have so many gentlemen available on this call right now as I speak who have hit the position of crown ambassadors. At least we have 50 of them on the call as I speak who already achieved these ranks. How do you qualify? First rank is senior executive. If you do fast track, because we're going to have people who will work really, really fast. We're going to have people who don't work so fast, they work slow. So we're keeping both people in mind. If you want someone who's in fast track, become senior executive in 45 days, company give you $200. Manager, 63 days, $600. And if you become manager in no time, after 3 years, 5 years, still something for you. Now, this message is for those who are serious individuals. Go for diamond position in 120 days, because in next 120 days, things are going to get changed. And get this $4,000 extra. If you want extra income, go for that. And if you do this without any time limit, you will get $2,000. And again, director goes $25,000, but you have to do it in 270 days without any time limit, still get $12,500. Now, these are the things that you can expect from the company. Like I said, we have examples available on this call today who have hit crown ambassadors and making a lot of money. Overall, we have given away over 6,000 cars around the world. The videos are available on the YouTube. People have achieving cars, driving around, making videos. So much so available on all over the social media. That is a tremendous success we have achieved in last 5 years being in the business, and that shows our strength. Now, what can you expect from us as a company? You will expect a live training event. Today is the one live training event. You can expect exclusive webinars. We will come exclusively speak to just your organization, just your team. We will do recognitions. As you all aware, we have our upcoming event, which is our new office inauguration in Dubai. In August, we have this event coming up, and it's an amazing opportunity for you to be part of and get recognized for all of our individuals who already will be qualified for certain positions. We will celebrate your success in that event. Live masterclass. We have our live masterclass available, led by Mr. Cliff Chicona alongside his team, going to be available for us. Also, we bring many thousands of good trainers around the world come and coach you. Access to our special training material, like what we discussed today, was just a presentation. If you want more training on presentation, on how to explain compensation plan, how to understand compensation plan, we also offer the trainings as well. And if you have any issues, we do have a support team available. Now, the best time is a Chinese proverb, ladies and gentlemen. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best is today. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people in this call today who have missed the opportunity over and over again, or you were a consequence of a scam company, or someone have scammed you over and over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Today, you finally found a home. Even you're watching this video on Zoom call or on a YouTube live, you finally found a home. This is home, because we have a track record of 5 years and 5 to 10 more years to come. I would request all of you to scan this QRC code. It's really, really important to scan this QRC code. And if you're using a mobile phone today, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and later on scan this QRC code from a different device, because this QRC code will give you all the website links, the videos, the link to the watch, the link to the card, our event we've been participating, like Token 2049 Singapore, Token 2049 Dubai, our Burj Al Arab events, anything to do with our project will be available on this QRC link. All the publication, magazines, blockchains, everything is available on this QRC code. I really request all of you to scan this QRC code, and if you're using a device, take a screenshot and later on use this. Now, this brings me to the end of presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I tried my best to finish in roughly 45 minutes. My goal was 35. I took 10 extra minutes. I apologize for that, because I know this can go for hour and hour. I didn't want to take much of your time, because this is just a business overview meeting. What you can expect now, we also have trainings available on the compensation plan, because I can understand you must have more questions. But today, we're going to keep it super sweet, super simple. Now I'm going to invite our chief guest on the call, someone who I have a highly request, and I would ask my team to give a host to our great mentor, Mr. Cliff Chicona. Do make him a host, and if you already a host, Mr. Cliff, please do turn your video on, so I can see that you already have your co-founder, you already on the call, Mr. Cliff, so you already host. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our great mentor, someone that we have a highly respect, and we would like to hear from you, Mr. Cliff. If you can hear me, please do unmute your mic, share your video, and we can hear from you. Mr. Cliff, please do unmute yourself, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fawad. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yep, loud and clear, sir.
All right. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I mean, every single time that you welcome me anywhere, I just get super excited. First of all, I just don't want to take, as Mr. Fawad said, I'm not going to take much of anybody's time today. My purpose here today, number one, was to enjoy this presentation over and over again. Number two is to tell you guys, what we are doing as a team, what we are going to be doing, and what we will keep on doing even in the future. When you hear all the things that you are hearing, one of the things that you need to understand is that there are many companies out there. I wouldn't lie to you. And someone like me, I only follow a vision that has hit a point that wants to bring impact to people. So with this particular, vision you guys are hearing right now, and every single thing that you have heard today, there is a light bulb moment that brought us here to the point where I truly believe that in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, we are going to be transforming people's life, not just as their mindset, but also financially. Now, I'm going to start with what we are doing currently right now, especially when it comes to Cleos. We are basically creating a platform, not only just to only learn everything, but to teach everything as well. And one thing you guys will realize is that even though it's not trading only that we are going to be teaching people, but we are starting from the financial market. Why? Because it is an industry that right now we believe that people can take advantage of. So in the future, not too long, you guys are going to be seeing many courses in many areas, from e-commerce to AI, artificial intelligence, to crypto, to name it all, to every type of skills that you can learn as an individual. Now, currently, right now, we have a lot of intelligent people, not just myself behind me, but of course, on today's call, you guys will not get to meet them, but in the future, we are going to be having a specific training so that you guys can be able to learn a lot also on that call. Now, what we have been able to achieve in a couple of, more than 14 months now, and counting and still going, we are still going and back testing and still helping people. One of the things I can tell you guys for sure is this: we didn't just release this vision, it was back tested. And that is a mistake many companies always make. Many companies never back test, or in other words, they don't have room to backtest. But over here, we had the opportunity, we had the room, and we backtested before we decided to tell people about it. And even with that, we are consistently always learning and improving on what we are bringing to people. When it comes to the trading side, with the backtesting results is clear. There are people right now on this call that have had the privilege to see the results when it comes to catching pips in the market. Not just myself, as I said, incredible traders around the world. They are all part of this program. And what we are doing is we are helping people to also make money while they are learning how to trade. And so at the end of the day, the results has been incredible, of course. If you guys know about the financial market, it's not easy to be consistent all the time, but you can be if there is a right mindset and the right system. And that is what we are always trying to prove to people. And so we have been able to do our best to be consistent in proving the point that we are always bringing the best system. In the next couple of 5 years, 10 years, name it all, our goal is to make sure, number one, we will be able to create a platform that makes people get addicted to learning. Number two, our goal is to make sure we help people to benefit from the financial market. And so, whether you want to learn or whether you want to earn, the vision we are building here definitely is for you. And I can't wait to show you guys some of the master classes and some of the things that we are doing so that you can be able to understand what we're doing. But for now, if you are here and you are listening to this vision, believe me, I have seen many companies, and I'm telling you, what we are about to do, many of you have no idea. And I'm super excited for you guys to be here as well. So I'm not going to take much of you guys your time. I just came here to just let you guys know that I'm excited for you if you are listening to this right now. So Mr. Fawad, thank you so much, as usual, for always having me.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
really, really appreciate it. God bless you. And I
Thank you
think
so
that,
much.
yes, I will just say
We
bye-bye to
will, we
everybody
will
for now.
definitely request you maybe in the next further calls to do come and speak to the community and share your experience, maybe tell us the latest updates as well, which you're already doing in
Yeah.
your live webinars. But I think it's also good to have you here and there on the Zoom calls and try to grab your knowledge. So thank you so much, Mr. Cliff. I really appreciate your time that you gave it to us. I know you're busy Saturday. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. Now, that brings me to the next guest. Now, not only a guest, a brother, someone that I have a very, very huge respect, even though he's way younger than me. But then again, he always make me look feel old because he's such a young guy with a great, great brain behind him. And I think someone like Mr. Dennis, who's our CEO, huge, huge respect for the vision, for the things that you have done for us. Either it was METHER, either it was M20 chain, either there was events or traveling to India. You've done some amazing things for us. And yeah, I can go on and on and on, sir. I would just pass the mic on to you. And please do share your vision, how you see this company growing past and future. Please, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fawad. I hope you can clearly hear me and see me, everybody. Yes? Great. Thank you very much for the lovely introduction, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morning from wherever you are around the world right now watching. My name is Dennis Sheo. I'm CEO of this corporation. And today I'm not going to take too much of your time because I'm the last one in this call and we're going to hold it under 60 minutes. But I'm here to tell you one thing only. Why are we doing this and why is this project running so successful? 5 years ago, we started with a small vision that we will improve and impact millions of people. Now, this vision became, let's say, true, and it became our daily routine. For every member out there in our community, it became part of their life to be a METHER family member. Now, for the people who are asking themselves, what is this all about? What are these guys doing in detail? We have separate sessions, as Mr. Fawad said. But understand one thing, the gap is coming closer and closer day by day. What is the gap about? The gap is that out there in this world, there are not many opportunities that you can do for an extra income or to change even your whole career. The gap is becoming even closer and closer hour by hour because we have now AI. And if you look back when you first saw some, let's say, creatives from AI, some videos, some pictures, you said, oh, I can tell that this is artificial intelligence. We're not going to take this serious. But if you go now in the internet with some free tools, you can create movies where they had to put in hundreds of millions of dollars in Hollywood, in Bollywood, wherever they produce these films. Now AI can produce this within minutes for you. So the gap is coming closer hour by hour. Just keep this in mind. With this here, you have an opportunity to gain knowledge about different markets, about different products in the industry, about the financial markets and how to operate in these markets, leading with people who have been over the past decade in these markets with crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you have heard about it in the news, on social media, and you may think, oh, the train is too late. Let me give you just one number only. Right now, we have approx 560 million crypto users around the world. That's how you track them through wallets, through accounts in different companies and exchanges, but approx 560 million users. To give you something to relate to, in 2002, the internet had 560 million users. So now you can see how early we still are. And to give you another example how early this industry is still, is that companies now, 2025, started to interact with different companies to combine their technologies. Web3 industry is going into banking. As you have seen, Mr. Fawad showed our, let's say, tier 1 product, our M card, where you can top up crypto and spend it in your everyday life. I'm using this card in my everyday life. Our community is using it in its everyday life. The watch that we launched, it is combined with the blockchain that we have developed so people can verify transactions, certificates, and many more things. So this industry is still very early, and now the adoption, the mass adoption has started. I just saw recently some posts that Coinbase in the US is launching their card with American Express, and many more things are coming. Solana launched their own phone based on blockchain. So the mass adoption is still ahead of us. And you have now the opportunity to gain knowledge in this industry. And I will tell you just one thing. Don't be the one person who will tell their kids or their neighbors or their family in 10 to 20 years, oh yes, I had the opportunity back then, but I didn't do it. The same thing people said about the internet, the same thing people said about buying a Rolex in 1990, the same thing people said even now about crypto. Oh, I had the opportunity, but I didn't do it. So don't be that type of person. Imagine you will gain only one thing, or you will only gain one big knowledge that in one let's say industry that we provide, and this will benefit you for the next 10 to 20 years. We have metaverse, we have forex trading, we have crypto, we have many more things, and you just need to become master in one of it. So use this opportunity. You have seen what Mr. Fawad has presented, the track record of the company. For everything in detail, we will invite you into our next sessions. Me and Mr. Cliff are working very closely day by day in building Cleos Pro, our platform where people can join and learn from high income individuals who are doing their skills for the past 10 to 15 years and teaching it to the people in our community. So once again, I don't want to take too much of your time. Ladies and gentlemen, in life you get only some opportunities. And for the people who are a little bit older than me, you had many opportunities in the past. The internet bubble, the real estate bubble, and I would say even the crypto bubble, because if you go back in 2010, the opportunity was there till 2018, 19. So don't miss out opportunities when you get along them. From my side, I wish you a good evening. I see you very soon in the next sessions, and we are one, we are METHER. Thank you, Mr. Fawad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis, for this brief yet very informative information. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cliff, once again. And you know, while you were touching upon this, telling your kids that you have missed the opportunity, that reminds me of when I was young growing up. You know, my father used to tell me, I mean, recently I spoke to my dad and he said, oh, there's a house, end of this road. I had so much money 20 years ago, but I didn't knew this house is gonna cost so much. Back then, the house was costing £100,000 back in London. And now the same house is costing around £1 million. So imagine a huge jump, also almost a 900% jump in I would say in 20 years. And he always regret that moment. And every time we drove by, we walked by, he said, this is the particular house I had the opportunity to buy, but I never bought. Now, I think it's fair to understand the property-wise. How many of you, we have 500 odd people on Zoom and 500 people live on YouTube. How many of you or your parents have missed a real estate land or real estate apartment or even a house or a villa? You guys saw the property, it was so good, so cheap, but you just never bought. And now you look back, the property price have gone so up and you're like, oh my God, I missed the opportunity. And it's so true what you said. We got to be involved in this right time, grab the opportunity and tell our next generation. And otherwise they're going to say, Dad, you were there. Or Mom, you were there when Bitcoin was just $100,000. I still remember when I got involved, Bitcoin was $250. I still remember first Bitcoin I've ever purchased was $250. That was really good time to get in. And then I've sold it at $1,000. And I was thinking, great, I made a money. But if I look back now, it sounds so stupid to sell. And same thing is going to happen when Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million and $10 million. We're going to look back and say, oh my God, we made the biggest mistake. And I completely agree with you. We are so new. But the only thing is, I would request, last message to all my community member, keep your eyes wide open and your ear closed. Why I say that? Because so much scam going on. Companies coming offering 1% a day. Company coming after you, promoting you a free Dubai trip, free mobile phone, free family holiday, just to take money from you and your family members and your country fellows and your team fellows. This is the responsibility of all the networkers out there. If you're watching me live or watching this video after, that is a collective responsibility of all the network marketing community to safeguard our money, safeguard the money for our community, and don't promote a scam project. If you find out that this project does not have a good intention and it will not work for a long time, don't present to your family members, to your community members, or your fellow countrymen just for some commission and burn them alive. I think where we always blame the companies, somewhere, somehow, we should blame ourselves for promoting such project. We are also someone to blame, not just the people. And that is the reason we need to wake up and protect and say no to the scam companies and promote the legitimate project. Maybe you don't make so much money straight away, like the scam companies offer you. What if you take 1 year to build a financial freedom company? Why you want to be successful in 2 months, take the money and company shut down? Why you want to do that? Think long term. Think 5 years from now. Think 10 years from now. Any documented billionaire in the history, apart from 2, 3, it took them more than 10 years to become a billionaire. Only some billionaires from Facebook and all these social apps, they become so quickly, but again, they solve the problem. So don't try to become successful on people's money. Build a business systematically. Don't burn your hands. Don't burn your people hand. It's your job to verify the project. It's your job to protect your funds and fund of your community, because if you make them lose money, they will never work with you. And then you're going to say, I tried to work in MLM, it never works. Why? Because you invite them on a scam companies just because of your some commission. Don't do that. As a collective whole, as a network, big family, let's protect our community and take network marketing better than ever again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being on the call. I hope this call was informative yet short and you get all the messages. There's various trainings available and yet to come for you and your community to train you so you don't get scammed. Our goal is to train our community so good when a scam company comes, you say straight away, no, I don't want to get involved. I don't want my community member to be part of this. I don't want to lose money. I don't want my people to lose money. It is my job. It is my responsibility. Thank you so much. And I see you on the top and I see you on the call. Thank you so much. We are one and we are METHER. Thank you.